I'm very certain that you are aware of the chaos that cryptocurrency exchanges have been experiencing over the last several weeks. However, it seems as if things may be improving, particularly with regard to Shib. So be sure to watch this video all the way through if you're in the mood for some good news. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. The significant BlackRock news would be known to you if you had viewed my most recent video. You should watch it if you didn't, since it was incredibly fascinating. In conclusion, BlackRock, probably the world's biggest financial company, recently made major investments in Bitcoin. They invested in MicroStrategy, which is well known for having the biggest Bitcoin investment. So BlackRock is suddenly involved in cryptocurrency. There's more, however. Spot Bitcoin ETF has been filed by BlackRock, and Coinbase will serve as its cryptocurrency custodian. BlackRock is going a step further by planning to provide its clients with genuine cryptocurrency services, rather than merely allowing them to invest in a business that holds large amounts of Bitcoin. This is strange considering the ongoing debate over whether or not cryptocurrency is a secure form of investing. While some countries have officially banned cryptocurrency trade, many others haven't made up their minds. But BlackRock has chosen to invest heavily in cryptocurrency. In order to introduce the iShares Bitcoin Trust, the company submitted an application to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, according to CNBC News. If authorized, the ETF would make it simple for investors to get exposure to cryptocurrencies via a product from one of the biggest corporations on Wall Street. The greatest immediate impact of this action on the cryptocurrency market is the legitimacy it provides. BlackRock's investment in cryptocurrencies must indicate that it is a sound investment strategy. Before we go any further, it is important to note that the SEC does not support companies who wish to introduce spot Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. The regulator has previously rejected similar requests and is presently engaged in conflict with another group over the same issue. Therefore, there is a good chance that they may stop BlackRock from introducing a Bitcoin ETF. But BlackRock is also a very significant company. It's difficult to imagine the SEC getting in the way. If you thought this was incredibly helpful, do leave a comment and let your friends know about the video. With the YouTube algorithm, it truly helps, which enables me to keep raising the caliber of the films. Despite this, we must all continue to cross our fingers that BlackRock's standing in the financial industry will prevent the SEC from attempting to obstruct the company's plans to introduce a Bitcoin ETF. Even if the SEC offered no opposition, it typically takes months for ETFs to begin once they have been registered. Therefore, we shouldn't anticipate seeing this very soon. Strangely enough, the mere news that BlackRock is considering introducing a Bitcoin ETF is enough to increase the validity of cryptocurrencies. BlackRock is essentially stating that it believes Bitcoin to be a secure investment by trying to introduce a Bitcoin ETF. Therefore, even before that ETF is introduced, more investors may start to pour money into the cryptocurrency market. However, I must state right now that this is not financial research. Do your own research, of course. The way Shiba Inu fits into all of this is another aspect of this BlackRock decision that is pretty intriguing. In the proposed BlackRock ETF, Coinbase is named as the Bitcoin custodian, according to CNBC. With Coinbase, BlackRock already has an established strategic alliance. Aladdin, BlackRock's institutional investing platform, will be linked to Coinbase Prime for cryptocurrency trading and custody, according to a 2017 announcement by the two businesses. In other words, Coinbase has a significant influence on BlackRock's decision to enter the cryptocurrency industry. As you may recall, both Coinbase and Binance are now having issues with the SEC. Many cryptocurrency investors are concerned about what this lawsuit implies for the future of Coinbase, since the crypto exchange is under investigation for fraudulent actions. However, one would assume that BlackRock's collaboration with the exchange indicates that they are here to stay. Consider this: the largest asset management firm in the world is BlackRock. They look after the assets of some of the largest businesses, including Apple and Amazon. Making wise investment selections is thus one skill that BlackRock must excel at. This corporation wouldn't reasonably collaborate with a business that would shortly cease operations given its reputation, would it? But how does this relate to Shiba Inus? To begin with, Coinbase does have a significant quantity of SHIB tokens. Of course, it's not the biggest or even close to the biggest SHIB holder. However, it still has enough value that if it must shut and sell, the price of SHIB might be impacted. Therefore, it is advantageous that the transaction may last for a long time. But more crucially, over time, Coinbase has shown a genuine interest in SHIB. One example is that Coinbase just added SHIB to the name of their app in the App Store. To put it another way, if you wanted to download Coinbase, it would be noted there that the exchange, in addition to a number of other well-known currencies, provides SHIB trading services. And it only goes to demonstrate how important SHIB are to Coinbase. Coinbase has also had the opportunity to feel the support of the Shiba Inu community. If you were there when Coinbase initially featured SHIB, you may recall that Coinbase swiftly rose to the top of the App Store as a consequence. Therefore, there is a win-win connection between Coinbase and Shiba Inu that should continue with this BlackRock arrangement. It's impossible to predict which cryptocurrency exchange will survive all of the drama between them and the SEC. If proof fraud is discovered, some of them would undoubtedly need to be dissolved. But if BlackRock went with Coinbase, that exchange may be the only one remaining. Do you agree that the positive connection Shiba Inu has with Coinbase is a good thing? Please post your comments in the space provided below. Analysts have been attempting to predict the potential effect of BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF in the meanwhile. For context, if BlackRock were to introduce a Bitcoin ETF, it would result in the listing of a cryptocurrency ETF on the NYSE. So that you are aware of just how enormous this opportunity is. Many others didn't even think that this was a possibility. However, other experts believe that the decision by BlackRock to introduce a Bitcoin ETF might be compared to the first time a gold ETF was listed on the New York Stock Exchange. The price of gold increased gradually, but irrationally, when it was listed on the New York Stock Exchange, according to the chart. The price of gold returned to the lows it had before entering the stock exchange market, despite occasional declines since, after all, it is a financial market. Knowing this, it seems like we may have that to anticipate. Bitcoin's price is essentially soaring. Naturally, this hinges on BlackRock actually releasing that ETF, which we continue to cross our fingers for. In any case, we may anticipate that SHIB will have a price increase similar to that of Bitcoin if that were to occur. And the reason for it is that SHIB often increases in value at the same time as Bitcoin does. Additionally, if more individuals join the cryptocurrency market as a result of BlackRock, giving it more legitimacy, SHIB may start to be seen as a realistic choice. The SHIB in the new market, for instance, is a lively one with a variety of projects on the works, all in an effort to better the ecology. But the fact that it is one of the most cost-effective cryptocurrencies to purchase is perhaps its greatest allure. Even its transactions will be among the most reasonably priced in the cryptocurrency market after the debut of Shibarium. There is nothing now to adore. Therefore, if you are now in the SHIB in the new market, you must decide if you want to keep onto your tokens till conditions improve or not. Holding your tokens could be the best move given all that is about to happen, but this is not investment counsel. Do your own research, of course. This brings us to the conclusion of the video. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.